Hello, Aries. Welcome to Tarot of One with R. Joseph. This is going to be your monthly reading for the month of May 2024. This is going to be for those of you that have Aries in your sun, moon, or rising sign. Again, this is going to be a general reading. So if you're finding that these energies really aren't applying to you, if it's not resonating with you, just leave it behind for someone else. And you might want to go check out your moon or rising sign to get a more complete picture of the energies that are surrounding you this month to help you navigate through the decisions you're going to make. Now, it's going to be a really, you're kind of starting the month really vital and energetic with fiery Mars in your zodiac, and then you're going to transition a little bit as Sun moves into Taurus for the next 3 weeks. It's going to be kind of a might get some kind of sensual feelings in what's going on with your month. In your everyday life, it might just seem a little bit more, something there. So let's see if this is all going to show you exactly what's going to be happening to you this month, Aries. Now, as I shuffle these cards, please take the time, subscribe. If you like this content, if you like these readings, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Give us a like. Ring that notification bell so we can let you know when the weekly readings come out and other specialty readings throughout the month. And leave a comment down below. Let us know if something really did resonate with you and how it helped you navigate your way through to make your month beautiful and awesome. Well, now, Aries, as we get started, like I said, this is going to be a reading for the whole month of May for you. And I'm going to break it into 4 parts. Each month has 4.33 weeks in it. So I'm going to break the month into quarters for you, give you an idea of how everything's going to lay out, and we will see how it goes. And let's begin. Oh my gosh. Wow, Aries. What a month this looks like it's going to be. All right. Starting right off with that King of Cups energy. Now, that King of Cups, I'm not sure who that's going to represent, but like I say quite often, when we see these court characters show up throughout our readings, a lot of times, not only are they other people that manifest themselves into our life, but a lot of times these are energies that are around us as well. So even they can be a dual purpose there. So now this King of Cups is it's got that air and water mixture. So you have not only intelligence, but you have emotion. So you're not just making cold, callous decisions. This is a king that really feels from the heart, makes very intellectual and hard decisions, but does it from a very good place. And that seems to be the energy that starts you right off in the month. And then again, now stepping right into that second card, we got your power card, Aries. We got the Emperor just coming right out. And we got that firm fire structure. This leader, the Emperor, he doesn't play around. He means business, and you mean business for whatever's happening right here. And I tell you right now, what I'm seeing, this looks like it is business this month, because this is a whole lot of pentacles, whole bunch of your fire mixed around. This is an exciting month. And right after that Emperor energy that you're in, that 10 of Pentacles. And that 10 of Pentacles, that's the full achievement of those 10s. That's the full Monty. That's the abundance. That's everything. And the good thing about that being everything, it's really resonant of that King of Cups energy. That King of Cups reminds me a lot of the energy that's in that Ten of Pentacles. Even though we have the earth energy versus the air and fire, but it's that same kind of mindset, that same kind of, you have everything and you can use it to take care of those around you, have a bountiful household, and it's just a very beautiful place to be. And even though this does feel like a lot of business, or the whole reading's got like a whole overview of seriousness of whatever project, corporation, business, whatever you're doing, it's about this. But there seems to be a lot of emotion in that as well. And that is just continued to be evidenced by this Queen of Cups. This is going to be that water of water queen. This is she's the lover, and she loves everyone. She has a big enough heart to give love to everybody in a very pure, very very stately way. She's beautiful energy, and it seems like you have that energy. But it also feels like there are some people there's some moving parts in what you have going here. You definitely have you have a bit of court cards, and again, I'll just kind of step right into the next one. Next one's going to be the Knight of Swords, and that's that air and air energy. And with this, it seems like whatever you have going here, you seem to be you're the ringleader. You have that Emperor energy, Aries. So whatever you have going on, this is you, and you're putting this together. However, it looks like you are consulting a couple very important people to you. Might be your mother and father. Might be an aunt and uncle. It does feel like it's a couple that is older than you. And they seem to really be giving you guidance, information, but not just being cold about it. They're really trying to make you think with your heart, because it's something that you don't seem to. It seems like something that you might have gotten away from, and the material success sometimes takes control of us. And when things get rolling, sometimes we forget about you know the interactions with other people, and how much that not only does that mean to us, but how much it does mean to other people, especially when you're in a leadership role, like as the Emperor, as a boss, as a manager, whatever type of, however that might manifest itself in your life, Aries. We take for granted sometimes what it really means to be a leader, and even more than that, to understand what it means to have that employee. Like when you take the time out of your day to randomly go and say hello to somebody, thank somebody for a job well done, appreciate them for working there, that small gesture can change that person's outlook for a considerable amount of time. And those little things are the things that sometimes, when things get busy and things get successful and things get moving, those are the things that we do forget sometimes. But just taking those few seconds to thank people, to appreciate those around you that are helping to achieve the goal of the common community here, of the whatever corporation or business this is. And it appears though that feels like that's what type of guidance you're getting from this King and Queen of Cups. It feels like they're trying to help you. Yeah, you're passionate, but is it really emotional? Not really. You're a firebrand. You're ready to get it, and you'll step on some toes on the way. And that's not news to you, Aries. You know exactly how your personality is, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's what makes you you, and that's what makes you so successful in so many things. But it is good to take that bit of information, that bit of guidance, that bit of insight to make you look at things from other perspectives. And then what it looks like you're going to do because of that, you're bringing in this Knight of Swords. And this Knight of Swords, this person, very intellectual, very smart, very purposeful, and really looking to go after it. And with that, it appears as though it's almost a rebirth with this Ace of Swords energy of whatever's going on in this organization for you. And with that new possibility, that new inspiration, that inception moment of that swords energy, it really is a good spot for changing, starting, and creating this. It looks like you've already have success in what you're doing, but it looks like the success needs to, it looks like you were getting a little overzealous is honestly what it looks like. And it looks like you had somebody kind of sit you down, even though you're the boss. It looks like I said, it almost feels very parental, the energies around the King and Queen of Cups for you as the Emperor. Even though in the hierarchy of the tarot, the Emperor would be above it, but I'm not really feeling that for you, Aries. I'm feeling that you are looking to these people for some insight and some guidance. And it looks like you really take it to heart. And with that Nine of Swords energy, it looks like you lose a couple nights sleep over it. It looks like on that, you're reflecting on it. You're like, my God, was I that strong of a leader that I wasn't taking time to care about the people that I was supposed to be in care of? Because as the Emperor, as the boss, as the manager, it is your duty to look out for those that serve you, that work for you, that help you in your company, or however that may manifest itself for you in your situation, Aries. And with that, and with the new insight of maybe you've been a little bit distant from your employees, maybe you've been a little too strong-armed in the way that you were leading, it appears as though you really kind of let it get to you. You really delve into it and think about it a bit with that Nine of Swords energy. But now it looks like you come out of that with a very good, because you're immediately followed by this Lovers. And in, of course it could mean lovers, but in this case, in the context of this reading, of what I'm seeing for you, Aries, this is a new partnership. So whatever it is that you had going, it's going well, but it looks like you're adding to it. And in that, it looks like you reached out to some guidance from some people that mean a lot to you, that you really value their opinions. And they told you some things you weren't comfortable with. And it bothered you because you never wanted to see yourself in that position. You never wanted to be that iron-fisted ruler. You thought you were a fair and just ruler. But your fire sometimes gets the best of you, and it seems like that might have been the case. But newly inspired with a little new blood infused, this Knight of Swords feels like a new addition to the company. And with that came those new ideas from that Ace of Swords. And now with that Lovers, this might actually be a partnership that grew out of that. You might actually be bringing this Knight in to be more than just an employee. This might be this appears to be someone that's going to take on a much bigger role than where they start. And that lover's energy could be the partnership between you and this person. And where that moves directly into is that Six of Pentacles energy with the not only balance, but sharing, giving, charity, community. It's a very abundant, overflowing card with the intentions to share with others. And that really feels like the energy that is coming out of this partnership that you just create. Now, that's not the only thing that happens. Now, right after that is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, with the Eight of Pentacles, that is you, but not only you. It feels as though it's you and your company and this night with you, whoever this happens to be. But with that energy, that's mastering whatever it is that you all have come up with. This really being able to take the time and understand each integral piece and not only be able to do it once, but to replicate it over and over and over again with consistency. And that is the important thing when we're trying to build something. Consistency. Consistency is always the key. And it appears as though you and your assembled team are really buckling down to master whatever it is that you happen to be working on here, Aries. And it even to just continue with the abundance, because there's already been a lot of abundance, and a lot of this is all material abundance. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of wealth. This is a lot of product, maybe whatever it is that you're creating or building or designing and building, whatever it happens to be for you, Aries, it seems to be very, very successful and very bountiful. And to the fact where it's with that Four of Pentacles, the only thing that keeps just popping into my mind is I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles and I'm looking at the Emperor, and I almost see the same shape. I see that Emperor or that king that you normally see in the Four of Pentacles, with the pentacles coveting one and the others behind him, and the throne of the Emperor have a very similar energy. And it seems like that energy is that energy you were trying to get away from, but that energy kind of peeks its way back in. So, Aries, listen to your parents or your mom, dad, whoever that was, the King and Queen of Cups, whoever they are, these people that give you advice in the beginning of the month, and you let it keep you up for a couple nights, and then you put yourself right back in the spot. Don't do that. Like, go back to the advice you got. Don't put yourself here. Don't put yourself in that greedy leader spot, because this is abundant. Whatever you're doing, there's no need for that. You have enough to go around, to share, and to help all those around you be successful in what you are putting together, or what you have, whether this is your company or a company that you work for. Now, as we continue, Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is a wheel. There's a top and there's a bottom, and it goes round and round. Now, a lot of times, of course, we hope it's on the top side, but depending on which part of the top side, are you on the top coming to the top, or are you on the top getting ready to go down? Where are you? Now, for you, Aries, what I'm seeing is you're on the top coming up still, because you are followed directly by the sun. And that sun emphasizes, so not only is it the Wheel of Fortune, which could be good fortune, bad fortune, but the sun is good fortune and is vitality and is life-giving and is good. So you're on the up and still cresting, and with the way that everything is moving celestially, this is almost coinciding exactly to when Jupiter is coming into Gemini, and it's going to be here for a year, and that's going to be a very, very successful spot for not only you, but a lot of signs. So a lot of these other people around you are going to enjoy this success as well. And you will have that place in the sun, that very successful spot. Now, followed by that Three of Wands, you're still looking out though. It appears though, what seems to be a reoccurring theme here for you, Aries, is you have a difficulty of being in the now. You keep putting yourself in that future instead of enjoying the moment and taking in that moment. And for you, it looks like it's time to put yourself in the moment, because when you remove yourself in the moment and always put yourself in the goal, don't get me wrong, it's fantastic to visualize and put yourself in that goal and put yourself there. However, we always have to be in the now, like that, the present moment, this moment right now. Wait, no, this one. See what I mean? It just keeps coming because this moment's always the moment. When we take ourselves out of that, we miss things that are happening around us. And when we do that, that's when we can be betrayed. That's when things can go wrong. Now, whatever this is, whatever betrayal, whatever defeat, whatever this happens to be for you, Aries, and for me, my intuition, my spirit, it really brings me this new energy you bring in, this Knight of Swords. Keep an eye on it. Don't know why. The spirit's just, it's like a light shining over here. Like, hey, you know where the betrayal is. Boop, boop, boop. Which is just odd. It usually doesn't happen to me like that, but that's exactly what's happening now. So it appears as though this betrayal, I would keep an eye on whoever this is that you add to things that looks like a new employee, a new member on a team, however it may manifest itself. That Knight of Swords energy, I would be wary. So if that's the partnership that you came into, I would definitely keep an eye on that. And maybe that is what you're looking out at here, because that energy does seem very strong. Then, where we finish off is with the King of Pentacles. That King of Pentacles, that's going to be that air and earth mixture. Very practical. Very success driven. That feels like you. So what this is, Aries, you look to have a very busy month. Now, as business as this seems, there might have been a little emotional connection here in that beginning of the month with that Knight of Swords energy in yourself. And it looks like that leads to a little bit of ruin, a little bit of defeat, a little bit of betrayal. It looks like you're going to come out strong after that. But that's something that you should definitely look out for this month, Aries. Looks like you have business is going to go well. It looks like you take that advice and you put a little too much emotion in things. And it comes to bite you in the butt. So be warned, Aries. This month starts off hot, fiery, exciting. Kind of continues through. Now you will have good fortune. You will be successful. But you will have a couple pitfalls along the way. When you see that relationship kind of peek its way in. Now, whether it's a professional partnership or if it gets a little unprofessional, if you know what I'm saying. Be careful. Looks like you'd be able to pull out of it either way. But is that something you really need to partake in and endeavor into? Or would that be better just to be avoided to continue with the business that the way you want it to go? Because this does feel like somebody that works with you or will work with you. Whew. Aries, Aries, Aries. What a fiery, exciting month you're about to have. And I hope you do the best with it as you want to. Thank you, everybody, for coming here to Tarot of One with R. Joseph. If you like these readings, if you like our content, please subscribe. It's totally free. Give a like. Ring the notification bell so we can let you know when your weekly readings come out. Check out your rising and moon signs too, so you can get a complete picture of the energies that are surrounding you. And maybe, especially for you, Aries, you might want to check out your moon and rising sign to get an idea of exactly what this is. And it might really point out who this Knight of Swords is going to be, because you have something coming up. And it's going to be exciting. And you're going to have a great month. Thank you so much for sharing in these energies. Aries, have a fantastic month. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for coming to Tarot of One. Until next time.